Oh yeah, we're
Rồi, bắt đầu
live.
like. Hello everybody.
Hello
So
everybody.
hello Châu. So today's I conduct another interview with one of the coach from Canada. She's Châu Lê, and the reason I want to do this interview because I want to let everyone, my audience, and everybody understand about the system that we all use it. We all be part of it. Our community is around 49,000 members, nearly 50,000 members already. It's grown so fast. And I want to get people in who been using the system for a while and they have some success. They achieve, they become a mentors, they become a coach now. So they share they share the knowledge, the experience, what it's mean for them and what it's had changed their life. So I'm very honored today. I can invite Coach Jole so she can share with me, my audience, about the system.
Thank you so much.
Joe, why don't you come and just introduce about yourself, your background. I know you are a teacher, but my audience haven't know yet. So please let my audience know about yourself.
Yeah. Hello everybody. My name is Charlie. I'm from Alberta, Canada. I live in Calgary. In July there will be the greatest outdoor show on earth, Calgary Stampede. But it's been cancelled. Yeah, but for sure next year there will be one. And I'm originally from Vietnam. I used to work as a lecturer in University of Education in Ho Chi Minh City. In Canada, I work as a substitute teacher, and I really like my job. I honor my job, and it's a privilege to practice as a teacher in here. So I'm very thankful to God. And I started this business with my husband. It was back in 2019 January. So it's been 1 year and 6 months. And the reason why we are so pumped and excited about this because we have a son with autism. And as an autism mom, I've been researching a lot about how to help our children with special needs, the diet, the therapy, and nutrition, and doctors all over. Yeah, because I live next to the US, so I try to learn from the doctors in the US as well. And I have a passion that and if you because we were in that situation and lots of us were in debt because therapy and doctor visits are very expensive. So that's why we needed to find a way to get out of it. Yeah. So that is my very big why.
Okay, because you have a child with a condition like that, you want to find something that can help you more income wise, so you can help your son, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it hard? Is it hard to have a child, like with a condition like that, with a full-time job and an online business? Is it hard for you to manage?
So it was very hard. First of all, mentally, I was in a mentality that I usually pitied myself, and because I've been through many adversity in life, and I used to think that I did not deserve success, and I used to think that maybe other people deserve it, and it's not for me. So that is a very wrong mindset, and it didn't help. And that's why every night when I slept, I put my head down to my pillow. There was some force pulling me back and telling me that is not true. We here we have talents from God, and every day I kept telling God, God, you gave birth to me to be here on earth, and I'm not here to suffer and to be an autism mom and to be in debt and then I will die. I could not accept that. So I kept searching and searching within myself, and I knew that I could do something to get out of it, because we would like to leave something, leave a footprint for others to follow, and people would remember the people who could overcome the obstacles.
Big
And
obstacle.
yes, and only us can help ourselves. We cannot expect others to have mercy on us and help us on our life.
Yeah.
And we must find a way out. So I've been listening to successful people who started from scratch, who used to be homeless. I was not homeless. I was in debt, but I was not homeless. Thankful to God. I'm very thankful. So I think that yeah, if God gives us talents, it is meant to serve others and to help ourselves. We should not pity ourselves. It's not a good way to glorify His name. Yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
We usually doubt ourselves that we don't have that abilities, and like sometimes it's that hurt, that hurt ourselves with that thinking, with that negative thinking. So thanks God that you get out of it. You search for something that can help yourself and can give a fluent, like a help for other as well. Um, so that's the reason why you're searching for the online opportunities, right? and
Yes.
and you found this online system. Can you tell a little bit more about how this system helped you, from the beginning, from being a person with the debt, now you earn so much, like to share with my audience how it's helped you from the start to now become a coach.
Yes, I will would love to do that. So when I started, I was very scared, and because I'm an autism mom, I do not wear makeup or cosmetics, and definitely I do not own any designer clothes, and I do not have any expensive luxury jewelry. So I was scared because according to the normal thinking, they think that to be a social media influencer, you need to have Gucci or Louis Vuitton, and it somehow intimidated me, and I thought that not many people would follow me. But then I read the book about the magic, and I read the book by Searching the Giants Within by Tony Robbins, and I read the books in the book club, and it brought me back to my childhood memories. I'm Vietnamese and you are Vietnamese, and everybody knows that Vietnam was a war-stricken country. It was a very, very poor country. Um, so, and it brought back all of the childhood memories. It made me think how I learned to speak another language, because Vietnamese is our mother tongue and we do not speak English in Vietnam. How did I learn to speak another language when I was 10 years old? And I remember during that time, I did not have paper, and pens were rare those days. I had to use the chalks, and I had to learn 10 vocabulary words, new words every day. And I wrote on a piece of wood that's made for the bed for our family. So I used that as a whiteboard, and I used my family cement floor to write those words, and I learned, and it was accumulated. So I remember it was those hard days, and I could learn the new words in order to speak English, because I had a dream to go to live in a first world country. So if and it took me 20 years, 22 years, I went to live in Canada in 30 when I was 32, and I started learning English when I was 10 years old. So I told myself that it should be the same, this journey. It may take me 10 years or also to grasp the basic aspect of the digital technology. I should try to learn from the first step of learning the new language of success spoken by the leading thought leaders in the world. So by then, it so my mindset has changed, and it has helped to change my vibration for the business, and it has changed the results, the outcome as well, in a very quick way. I saw results after 1 month, and after 3 months, I got my official business partner, and then but even though I started back in 2017, it took me 1 year and a half to get my first business partner. But I thought that it's just like I was in grade one, and I did another grade one. It's okay. So and after that, thank God, my business is keep growing, and there are challenges in between this. It's not like a bed of roses. But I learned from, and we were so empowered by you and other people in our community, that challenges are expected, and there's no sweet achievement or victory without those bitterness. So when there are challenges, I just thought it's like a piece of dust, and I just dust it off my shoulders and move on. And I pray to God, and I listen to sermons online on YouTube, because I believe that God has great timing. When this thing happened, I was very scared because I thought that the my like financial pressure is not over, it's coming back. But I'm so thankful to God, if it in his will that he will free you from any worries or sorrows, then he would do it. He would keep his promise. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
So I can see your very strong point there, that you got a patience and a belief, right? Like you have a patience and you have a belief that you can learn English from a 10 years old with all of those hardship, and you still can learn English, and you think of this business like less a challenge than what have you been through before. That's why you believe it so much and you joy, even though you see the challenge, but you think it's like a dust on your shoulder and you just dust it off and move on, with the help of community, with the help of the training, right? uh, so like you said you start from 2017, right?
Yeah, I came to the community in August 2017.
Yeah.
But after that, I was in so much debt, and we were in financial distress with some ups and downs in our economy. We didn't have stable jobs, and it took time for this business to take off and grow. So at first, I could not do the business, and I was in a very poor mindset. I've been a teacher all my life, which means that I receive a wage uh, every hour or every day. And then to adapt a new mindset of entrepreneur, I was not familiar with it, and I was very scared. And on top of that, I had to pay the interest rate for my debt, and my son needs the monthly treatment, and we had to pay for his supplement. So I could not move on, and I was
Mm,
stuck.
mm,
But
mm.
I've been encouraged by so many success from everyday people with daily challenges like mine or even worse. So I think that if they can do it, I have to try.
So with as a business, like as a business owner, you are by yourself. I mean, like you owning your own business. You have to have that great mind, that mindset that you do it for yourself. You have to be the person who do it. And we have like the community, the success people in the back, and motivate you. But you need to have that mindset to be able to grow, isn't it?
Yes,
So
you must have the hunger for a
yeah,
change.
yeah.
We cannot guide you hand by hand. It has
Yeah,
to come from your heart, your mind, and
from
your
your
soul.
heart, right? Yeah, yeah. Like as any business, it have to be your motivation that you want to have the business for your own, right? But we have all the tool, we have the training, we have the support there for you. But you have to be that person who stand up and walk, right?
Yeah.
Um,
You have to want it, and it just show that this business is legitimate. They still welcome me whenever I was ready, and it didn't
yeah,
go away. And I've been in the communities in almost 3 years now, and I've
yeah,
seen it grow so fast. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm very
yeah,
thankful to God that I'm in a legitimate and powerful and respectful community. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
very thankful to God. Yeah.
So been in the business for 3 years. What do you like the most in this business system? What do you like the most? Help you the most?
I think I like the most is our leaders. They're very caring and they strive very hard to create a healthy community where people empower and help each other even though we're not financially connected,
Yeah.
and we have the genuine wish for other people to succeed.
Mm,
And the most important thing is I don't see the harsh competitiveness in the community. I don't like competition because as a teacher, the student success is my success, so other people's success is my success. And I've been through so many tragedies in life. I just want to see people happy, and I don't want to hide any secrets to people from being successful. And so I that is what I really like, and it really resonates with my value. Yeah.
mm, mm. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. I would love to ask you a lot more questions, but we are limited. So I know you are a teacher and you have like that honest value and you want to share, you want to help people succeed. Like me and you have no financial connected, but you helping me, allow me to interview you today. So to share your success to my audience, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So last but not least, I would like to conduct a fun quiz, and let's see what we a fun quiz. Let's see who is my life interesting. Okay.
Is a quiz for
Okay.
me
So
or
the
the
quiz
audience?
the quiz is
Is
for
it?
you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the quiz is find out if your life interesting. Is it okay?
Yes.
All right. Okay, give me a few minutes, a few seconds. So the app is loading. So it's like I think it's around 10 questions, just a choice answer. So I will read out for you the choice, and then you just let me know what is it. And then at the end of the 10 questions, you will have a answer, the result. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think that you do things out of your comfort zone? At least, A, at least you try. B, maybe not. C, no, you are happy in your comfort zone.
Yeah. I try to be out of my comfort zone.
Okay, so definitely yes. Do you go out on your weekend with family and friends? Yes, you do. Only when you have time. It depends on your mood.
I often go out with families, but not very much with friends.
Okay, so yes, you do. Do you follow your hobby or passion in life? Yes, absolutely you do. At times you do, or no, you don't have time. Your passion and hobby. Do you have time to do it, or you sometimes you do it, or absolutely you do it?
I just listen to God's words, and that's and I read books, and
So that is your
do
passion. Reading
yeah,
book
and
is your
I love
passion.
to talk with my business partner. Yeah, that's my passion. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So absolutely, yeah. Do you like to? Do you enjoy dance and musical instrument?
I love
Do you
dancing, but I
dance?
cannot play any musical instrument.
Okay, so you do, and does it depend on your mood or it depend on your mood or you do sometime, right?
I do it if there is music, I would do it. It's not.
Okay, so it depend on the mood because when the music playing, it's your mood coming out and then you do it. Not like some people the music on but still not trigger them, right? Okay. Do you always want to learn new things in life? A, yes, this is a must. B, at the time you do. C, no, actually, I don't feel like.
Yeah, I would love to learn something new.
Okay, yes. Do you like to watch movie or eat out? A, yes, you love to. B, only eat out. C, it depends on your mood.
Yeah, I love to watch movie and eat out.
Okay. Okay, 7. You volunteers for a cause that you like. Like the question is, you volunteer for the cause that you like. A, yes, you do. B, it depends on your mood. C, no, I don't.
Volunteer
Like, do
for a
you,
cause.
yeah, like for volunteer for like you volunteer for a child abuse, like like um, like some event that people create for child abuse or for heart problem, a different cause, a different issue. Do you volunteer for that sometime, or it depends on your mood, or you don't have time? If you
Yeah,
have time,
I
you
do
do.
charity, but I don't do a lot of voluntary. I
Okay,
used to
so
do it when my son was young, but I don't do it anymore.
okay, so you join. Okay. Do you challenge yourself to do things out of your box? Yes, every day. No, it's so risky. No way, I won't do that.
Oh, I would love to do it.
Okay. Do you live your life on the edge of a rush? Like your life is a rush? Yes, it's so true. Uh, no, no, it's only sometime.
No, no, I don't live in my life in a rush.
Okay, so no. Okay, here you are. Look like your life is pretty interesting
Oh, thank you.
as you live for the present. You like to do all things you can in life. There's never a moment you feel bored or sad. You always keep yourself well occupied with things that make you smile and things that challenging for you in your life. Way to
Yeah.
go. Yay.
Thank you. Thank
So you
you.
are interesting person.
Oh yeah, thank you. You too.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
you are powerful. Yeah. All
Thank you
right.
so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for your time. Thank
You're
you so much,
welcome.
Jamie and Anasa, for your comment there. I will reply your comment very shortly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charles, and have a wonderful night there.
Yeah. Have a
Bye.
wonderful day. Bye bye, my dear. Thank you.
Thank you.